struggles, they still manage to have a smile on their face. I sat down to help them do homework. It broke my heart to see these kids experience such difficult times at such a young age. School is hard enough without the addition of poverty and lack of positive influence, so they are constantly at a disadvantage. However, with the positive teachers within the pod, I feel as if these children enjoy school not just for the learning, but because they feel safe and valued. Another positive of my internship was I got to work in the resource room. I've expressed my interest in special education, and this opportunity provided me with an excellent experience. These 10 kids that I had for 45 minutes every morning made my days a little brighter and more enjoyable. These kids needed a positive role model in their lives since many of them lacked them at home. The special education teacher I worked with was so thoughtful and provided me with a model of the teacher I hope to be. I'd come in after being out the previous day, and they'd scream my name and ask me how I was doing. These kids' biggest thrill is when they got to teach me something. They'd laugh and take pleasure that Miss C can not add fractions and she doesn't know the elements on the periodic table. I think they felt better about themselves by knowing something adults didn't know, because normally they are the ones that are confused or do not understand. I find they enjoyed sitting and talking to me about anything, not to waste time, because I sit there and actually listen to what they have to say. To me, the special education teacher and the other teachers within my pod, they are people who matter, and they thrive on that. These students have played an integral part in my teacher development and are a big reason why that last drive out of the middle school is going to be so upsetting. We have spent about 3 weeks learning the various elements of economics. My teacher has even commented about how boring this topic of study is for her. Based on her comments and my prior knowledge of the subject, it is no surprise that my students do not seem enthused. So if the past weeks weren't boring enough, the Sherman Antitrust Act and the Federal Reserve would definitely put them over the edge. Within this awesome topic, my teacher has tried to incorporate relevant and exciting activities that would hopefully spark the students' interests. They hate just sitting and listening to her talk. Due to their boredom and hatred, they are unable to fully engage in what she is saying. Due to our boredom, she asked me if I knew any interesting ways to take notes. Fortunately, I had just covered note-taking in the TCI book. I thought about the book and brought it in, and we went through the section and decided to create a spoke diagram about monopolies. Although this method did not make the lesson more exciting or bring it alive, it was an easier way to organize the difficult material and for the students to fill in less. The different shapes on the map help students recognize the bigger ideas. So even if the material was boring, it was not as overwhelming as it had been before.
So although I'm nervous about what's ahead, I'm also excited because I know that although it might be hard work now and different and hard to get used to, in the end, the efforts you have on the students is going to be worth all the hard work, because we are doing this in the best interest of the kids. So yeah, that's it for now, and we'll see. Hopefully I'll transform into a more complete digital native by the end of the year.
One thing that I take from my internship is my teacher's philosophy on teaching. At the end of the day, she's not concerned if they like civics or economics, but they have developed more as a learner and a future citizen. It upsets her that due to high-stakes testing, that students are just becoming test takers. These tests do not push or allow for their critical thinking skills to develop and flourish. Instead, it limits their learning potential. That is why she's designed her classroom to be more complex and multidimensional in regards to thinking and learning. She provides them opportunities to use their creativity and brains. She provides many writing assignments because these writing assignments make her students think more. They have to use multi-skills, which will help create a more complex learner. She hopes that her classroom style will help prepare her students for success in high school and ultimately college. Parents do get upset with the high standard that she holds the students to, but the reason she does it is only in their best interest. Since teachers before have babied the students and they have become accustomed to just getting a grade instead of working for it, she tries to encourage and promote effective work ethic because she feels this will help them become effective and successful citizens. In the real world, these kids will not receive jobs and an income just because people feel bad. Instead, if this attitude continues, they will get stomped on. That is why she's instilled the method she has into her classroom to help her students recognize what hard work is and how important it is to learn. This classroom environment has helped me recognize the type of classroom I want to create. It is my role as a social studies teacher to create literate and communicatively competent students so that they can become the productive citizen we so value in today's complex society. One piece of wisdom my cooperating teacher had for me as I was about to enter the teaching profession was not meant to be funny, but to prove a point that may be hard to grasp, not only for me, but for us future teachers. She said that people dream of being teachers to change the world and make a difference. Although she disagreed that teachers can help create a positive outlook for some, changing the world is not an option. My favorite part of our conversation was, if changing the world was an option, there would be more than 5 movies about these wonderful stories. There would be millions. I never thought about that, but I always thought I could be one of those teachers. She said it's a tough dream to let go of, but if young teachers do not, they will get burnt out quick. She mentioned the idea that Dr. Hicks always mentions to us. The idea that we're going to teach kids who are not like us. This is difficult for most of us because we were all good students with good grades. We had friends and were successful in school. We viewed school in a positive light and did not associate with others who were different. She mentioned that based on our conversations and how I deal with some students, I'm going to have a tough time letting the students that do not want to learn go. She's not saying that as soon as a kid struggles to cut them off. Instead, she is saying after some time of pushing and pulling to get a kid to work, if they have no desire to, she said it will do more damage to my teaching and other students if something's not done. She said that she had the toughest time with this, but after she realized it helped create a more sufficient classroom. She has modeled and displayed everything I hoped to be when I enter a classroom. I could have not asked for more from my cooperating teacher. She has helped me so much. She is tough yet caring, sarcastic yet serious, which all helps create an excellent teacher. I hope that one day I can be as tough and collected as my cooperating teacher. I am thankful for this wonderful opportunity to witness such an example because I feel it will have a great impact on my teaching ability and future classroom.
If I had to guess where I am in regards to being a digital native, I would say I'm more than 50%, maybe 60%, between 65 and 60% on my way to being comfortable fully with being a digital native. Throughout this class, I definitely came in with the closed mindset. I didn't realize there was so much stuff out there. Even if there was out there, personally, I didn't really think that I needed to do it, use it. I thought I needed Dreamweaver, make website, and I used PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, Excel. That was enough. I thought that was enough to improve the classroom, but this class opened up my eyes to new technology tools that I can use to include.
After opening the email from Dr. Hicks in late August, a few ideas came to mind when I thought about my new middle school and teaching. I thought the kids would be all from well-off families that would be fairly similar to the school district I went to at home. I assumed that having students that parents were involved in education would be easy to deal with because they would recognize the importance of education and would respect the role of the teacher. I felt the students would want to do well based on the fact that from what they were taught at home. Most of these assumptions were quickly thrown to the side after my first week at my middle school. I learned very quickly that it's not safe to make assumptions, and in the future I just need to take what comes to me and make the best of it. Overall, I could have not asked for anything more for my internship. Although there were some days where I wanted to turn off the alarm and go back to sleep, I have learned so much and can never thank my teacher and the middle school for this wonderful opportunity. What I've learned since August could have never been learned from a book. I had to witness these examples firsthand to fully grasp the profession I was about to enter. I know I have come a long way and still have a long way to go, but I know